I don't know what to say, Mr. Small.
That's all right, Miss Hoyt. It was obviously a mistake. What earthly interest could you have in my wallet?
Well, it was sweet of you to come here just to reassure me.
That wasn't my only reason for coming.
It wasn't?
No. I wanted to see you again.
You did? Really? You're nice, Mr. Small. So much nicer than most people. I'm glad my aunt's not home, so we can have a nice long talk.
Yes, I'm glad too.
You're so understanding. I'd like to show you some of my things. I have all kinds of trinkets. Right here in this box.
Lovely. Beads, watches, bracelets, and the stone in this brooch is magnificent.
No, that's nothing. Just a piece of red glass.
Are you sure? It looks like a ruby to me.
No, it's nothing. It's worthless. Give it back to me, please.
Where'd you get it?
Mr. Small, my wrist. You're hurting me.
Answer me.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, don't you? I'll tell you where you got it. You stole it from him. From Jim Reynolds on that train.
No, I never steal. I find things. I never steal.
You steal and you know it. And you're afraid of being caught. That's why you said you didn't remember seeing Jim on the train.
Please, let me go, my arm.
But when the police get here and find this brooch and begin hammering away at you, you'll crack, won't you?
Please, help. Help me, someone.
You'll crack. You'll tell them you stole it from Jim, that he was on the train, then he'll be free, and they'll start hounding me.
No, I won't tell them.
Of course not. You won't be able to talk ever again.
What are you going to do? That rope! No, not around my throat, no!
Why not, my dear? It's only a necklace of hemp, a lovely... Who's that? Who laughed?
The shadow, Roger.
Shadow? What shadow? I don't see anyone.
No one sees the shadow, but the shadow sees all.
No, it's a trick of the imagination.
No, Roger, it's not a trick. It's real and grim. As real as the knife with which you stabbed Elsie Reynolds.
No!
As grim as her corpse lying on the carpet. You killed her, Roger Small. Killed the wife of your best friend and then tried to pin the guilt on him.
Friend? Jim was no friend. He stole Elsie from me. Twice. Once when he married her, and again when she was about to go away with me. I had to do it. I had to. I loved her too much to let another man have her.
And now you will pay.
No, never. He'll pay. Jim Reynolds.
He is innocent.
No one will ever be able to prove it. Not after I'm through with this stupid, interfering little thief.
No, let go of me.
Drop that rope, Small. Let that girl go.
Not till I...
Let go, I say. Drop it.
Oh, my arm. My arm.
You'll have to stand the pain for another second or two, Mr. Small. Listen. On the stairs now. The footsteps of the police brought here by Miss Lane. Your days are numbered, Roger Small. The shadow knows.
Lamont?
Yes, Margot?
I shudder every time I think of how close Jim Reynolds came to being convicted of murder. All because an unhappy, mentally sick girl couldn't resist stealing a brooch set with a glittering red stone.
And thus deprived him of his proof of innocence.
It's no wonder Roger Small went berserk when we turned up with her.
Yes. By that time, he'd convinced himself that he'd never be suspected of killing Elsie Reynolds, and that his best friend would pay the penalty for the crime.
Lamont, when did you first suspect Roger Small?
The first time we spoke to him outside Commissioner Weston's office. Small said that Jim Reynolds would never have stabbed his wife. I was pretty sure the police had been careful to keep the method of murder a secret.
I know the police are usually careful about that. But still, they must have mentioned it.
Then later, my suspicion was confirmed when I glanced through Small's wallet, the one Mary Hoyt had tried to steal. In it, there was a snapshot of Roger Small and Elsie Reynolds, taken quite recently. And on the back was written, "All my love," signed with the initials E.R.
So you set a trap for him by telling him that Mary Hoyt probably had the ruby brooch and would be made to talk.
Yes. Then he knew his only chance of safety lay in silencing her.
Lamont, Elsie Reynolds wasn't a very nice person, was she?
No, but she didn't deserve being murdered by Roger Small.
What strange things people do in the name of love.
Not love, Margot. Jealousy, hate, envy, and egomania. Those are the things that drove Roger to do what he did.
And Mary Hoyt? What drove her to do the things she did?
That's what the psychiatrists are trying to find out now. I hope they succeed.
So do I. It would be nice to know that someone profited by this senseless, gruesome murder.
Before we tell you of the Shadow's next exciting adventure, here is John Barclay, Blue Coal's famous heating expert. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Barclay.
Good evening, friends. While you are doing your Christmas shopping, why not get a gift for your own home? Something that will not only make it a cheerier, happier place in which to live, but also make it easier to run. In my mind, the perfect gift for any home is a Blue Coal heat regulator. Its marvelous thermostat provides the last word in comfort. For example, there is no running up and down stairs to open and close dampers. The Blue Coal thermostat does that tiresome job automatically. It keeps your home at just the right temperature you want from morning till night. It can be attached to any kind of heating equipment, steam, hot air, hot water, even a parlor heater, and it will give you more uniform heat, more economical heat than you can get with the most expensive oil burner. In fact, this Blue Coal heat regulator will completely modernize your present heating equipment, yet it only costs $18.95 plus a small installation charge. You will be amazed at the amount of fuel it saves you. So, this Christmas, give your family the gift of a lifetime, a Blue Coal heat regulator. Your nearest Blue Coal dealer will be glad to give you complete information regarding it. Phone him tomorrow.
Thank you, Mr. Barclay. And friends, take Mr. Barclay's good advice. Make this Christmas a memorable one by having a Blue Coal heat regulator installed in your home. You'll save it small cost time and time again in fuel consumption, and you'll make your home a happier and healthier place in which to live. So don't wait. Phone your nearest Blue Coal dealer tomorrow. The story you have just heard is copyrighted by the Shadow magazine. The characters in the story are entirely fictitious. Any similarities to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Listen again next week, same time, same station, when the Shadow will demonstrate that
The weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Crime does not pay. The Shadow knows.
Playing Lamont Cranston in the Shadow tonight was Sean Garahan. Sarah Ferguson as Margot Lane. Roger Small from Andy Weingarten. Katie Ennis as Mary Hoyt. Donald Shear as Jim Reynolds. Syra Khan as Elsie Reynolds. Dave Mallet as Commissioner Weston. Katie Hank as Aunt Hazel. Dan Taylor as Bill. John Hogan as John Barclay. John Diorio as the Blue Coal advertiser. Garrett Sargent as the director. Quick as the announcer.